Nearly 21 years ago, Buckventures started as a simple idea. An idea that originated in my garage with the hope it would be the start of a new life. To look back and see how far we've come, it's tempting to boast in what we've created. To think, look what I've done. But in reality, it wasn't us at all. It's very evident that the Lord had a plan for Buckventures. Proverbs 16:9 says, "The heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." As we continue with that same mindset. Yeah, we strive to shoot the biggest buck. We want to have the greatest footage, and we always do our best. But in the end, I find myself asking why. But the answer is simple. 1 Corinthians 10:31 says, "Whether then you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God." So join us and let's glorify Him together.
I just drove up today. I haven't been in northwest Oklahoma for a year, and that's a fact, since I shot my deer last gun season. So we've got a few days left to rifle, so now me and Cole are going to team up. We usually have some pretty good luck. So Cole's been up here hunting. He's on a deer we call 4, so I'm going to run the camera for him tonight because it's 70 degrees, and then when it gets better, I'll make him run the camera.
Alright guys, it is November 29th. Been hunting by myself for like a week now. But I called in the best cameraman I know. Got Daniel here, and usually, history, we don't hunt together much, but usually it goes pretty well. We are in a blind we call King Kong, a hawk blind, up here in the middle of nowhere. Hunting a buck we call 4s, or basically any other big deer that wants to walk through, which could happen, you never know. Almost killed 4s last night.
He's right here. He's right here.
Over a mile away down in the bottom. And then this morning he was on this camera, so is that it?
I think that's
I mean, that was pretty good, wasn't it? Sound like a pro?
Yeah, like a
It was a hot evening sit with little deer movement. Now it's Daniel's turn behind the gun.
It is November 30th, last day of November. It's crazy. This deer season it's just flown by. It's been one of the hardest for all of us. I still have not been lucky enough to take a deer, so we're going to stay after it. Cole's been up here doing all the scouting for me, so I just rolled in, stole him, and told him to tell me where to go. So we'll see how good of a guide he is, but hopefully we get lucky tonight. Maybe we'll catch one slipping up.
There's this breeder. Yeah, but see, he's going back to the left. He's coming your way.
I got him still. Yeah, there's a bunch of junk in the way.
I got a huge brush in my way. I could have shot him where he was at. Yeah, he's running.
There he is.
Where's he at? Back to, oh, is he coming back to the right?
Yeah.
If he does that, he'll be in
I'm
trouble.
gonna lose him now. Yeah, I'm about to lose him.
All right, come over here to me. If he comes out behind this tree, we might be okay. Yeah, see this other buck? He's walking to this other buck. Watch out, the other buck's looking at us. You see to the right of the bush? The bushes. There's a little buck there. He was walking toward him. There's another deer.
That's that ain't one.
Yeah.
But he might do the same thing, you think?
If he doesn't, he's in big trouble. I can shoot him there. Oh, there he is. Not in a real good spot for him to do.
Walking away.
think we're gonna see him again, Cole. Got pretty exciting there for a minute. We're set up to hunt this. And actually, a buck that Cole's been hunting, we've seen him several times. They have anyway, the breeder buck. We looked out behind us and actually that buck walked over. I'm not sure if the breeder buck has a doe or what, but he walked this buck off and then he walked back over. Looked like he walked another little buck off. Pretty sure he's got a doe, but man, it's so thick. I never really had a shot at all down there, so.
Listed by land professional Travis Chafin in Chambers County, Alabama, is this pristine 379-acre hunting tract. On the property, you'll find prime hunting habitat including 10-plus food plots, mature timber, large shooting houses, deer stands, and more. There are also 2 large ponds found on this property for you to enjoy. One is planted yearly with millet, soy, and corn, providing excellent duck hunting, while the other pond is over 2 acres and is known for its large fish. A 30 by 50 red barn with 2 covered bays and living quarters sits just off the paved road, providing a great place to stay during your getaway visits. The living quarters include 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, kitchen, laundry room, custom cabinets, and wood flooring. The Red Barn hunting property is a truly special hunting oasis and one you won't want to miss. To learn more, be sure to contact land professional Travis Chafin. If you're interested in joining the fastest growing, most innovative land brokerage in the country, please email us at buckventures@nationalland.com.
All right, guys, we're in Kansas. Rifle season opens tomorrow. As you can see, we got the Keen Outdoors Omega lift, and we got it down at 5.7 Equipment. We got the Hawk blind we're fixing to put on it. Paul Baines from Paul Baines Roofing's here. Friend of mine, we've been hunting together 20 years. And he is fixing to go after some good bucks. He just bought a new Kansas farm. And Paul, he just coming off 2. He ain't gonna tell you that, but he done shot 2. He shot 1 last night, right?
Yep.
At the Wallahatchie. Paul Baines owned the Wallahatchie back in 2006. I actually shot a 202 off of that farm. He chased a 200 King Kong, if you remember. But we're in Kansas. It's been a long time. But we're still having fun. We're still doing what we do. So follow Paul this week.
Alright guys, well it's midday here and we just slid in here to Paul's new farm and popped up the new trailer. We got a Hawk blind on one of these Omega lifts and it's pretty slick. We just kind of came in here and just popped it up really quick. Basically what we've got is we got a big alfalfa field right over here to the south, big time bedding here behind me. We got a south wind, so it's going to be perfect this evening. I think we're going to be able to slide right in here and potentially get on one of these mature bucks. But got to make some moves, and we're doing it.
Back in Oklahoma, Daniel and Cole are still hard at it trying to get Daniel on the board.
We have a random camera we have way out on our lease out in the middle of nowhere, and last night a deer showed up, a big old 10-point, and we don't know the deer. So it's a surprise buck. He was there last night and this morning in daylight, so we're hoping that he bedded pretty close. So, and the good thing about it is about all the deer up here other than 2 are broke. So he's not broke, big mature buck, so we're gonna try to get after him. It is north right now, but switching to east, southeast in the next 2 hours. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there and then wait for the wind to change. And as soon as the wind changes, we're gonna go in. We're actually just going to make this little ground blind on the ground and try to get her done tonight.
Alright, we're finally set up, and really hot. For 41 degrees, it's really warm. Our hope is that this big 10 is bedded down here in the river, last night about 11 o'clock, and then this morning, right after daylight, he walked the edge of this tamaracks right here. This is way out here in the middle of nowhere for us. And the wind's going to turn back northeast next 2 days. So this was the only shot we had at this deer. So we snuck in here as good as we could and got set up. It's 3 o'clock now, so we only got 2.5 hours. Me and Cole, we need to have some luck. It's been a rough season. It's December already, so.
You shot a deer?
No, thanks for reminding me. I haven't shot a deer. I hadn't really noticed that I hadn't shot a deer. So, he keeps pointing that out.
I shot one.
Have you shot? Yeah.
I have shot.
All right. Wish us luck.
It's getting later in the afternoon, and Daniel and Cole are in Oklahoma, hoping to punch a tag on Daniel's first deer for the season.
Dove straight out there. There's another one. There he is. It looks like it's a big buck. Yeah, he's coming this way. Big deer, big old frame joker. Look at him shining. You see him? They need to keep going this way, then come in, so we don't get wind in here. Yeah, those keep going left. That's what they need to keep doing. I'm gonna stay down a little bit here. I'm not even gonna set up until I have to. Very often we get to see deer we don't know, is it? He's almost on us, man. He's walking the fence now. Oh, right there's the doe. Yep, the one just jumped the fence. Hope he does. He's right behind her. He'll follow now, buddy. Yep, here he comes. That's what he was waiting on. Shooting right there. That's it right there, buddy. How about that? Man, that's a freaking long time coming. It is December, and that's my first buck of the year. Man, oh man, what a season it's been. By far my toughest season. The wind's been marginal at best. It never quite turned as much south as it was supposed to. We looked over here and the does got up and this buck got up with them. And we have no idea what buck this is, where he come from. But man, it's a big old 8-point. Big old 8-point. That's freaking awesome. Well, it's dark now. We shot this deer about an hour ago, but he didn't go, but looked like 15 or 20 yards, so we're gonna slip down in here, take a look at him. Man, look at the body on it. He's a big old 8-point. Man, I am pumped about that. It has been a long season. Today is December 1st, and this is the first buck of the year for me. I've been to Ohio, and I'm all over Kansas and Oklahoma, and it's just been a weird year. We came in here tonight. We don't even know this deer. We're way over in the corner of our property on this big lease here we have at the Wallahatchie, and went up and sat on the sand dune above the bottom there, and shoot, we weren't there an hour, and we looked out, and this guy stood up. He had some does. He walked all the way in to 125 yards, and as I can say, the rest is history. And this is a big old 8-point right here. Wide, mature, big old bodied sucker. Man, I'm pumped.
Well, this is our 5th hunt out of this stand. It's the only stand we can hunt with the wind that we have. Jeff's over at the woolly grass hunting. It's kind of the last day for me. There's a couple of target bucks here that we're after, so hopefully we can get it done tonight. We had an encounter with one of them last night, so we'll see what goes on.
As magic hour arrives, does start to pile into the plot. It's not long before a shooter appears.
Matt, shoot him.
Matt? Oh, no.
Tell me when. Okay. Come on now, I'm running out of. Tell me when. I'm running out.
Matt?
Right there. There's one in the chamber. I'm gonna take it out, okay? Okay.
Fumbling with the bullets.
Let's go.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I almost got jammed up. Good job on Matt. Oh, that's him? Oh, God, thank God.
Last day.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Here he is. We've been chasing this buck for a few weeks now. I was here a week ago, and the weather was warm and just wasn't happening, so I flew home and started looking at the weather and the wind, and I knew I was going to have a good wind for about 3 days. So 2 days after I went home, I flew back, and I think this ought to work. We got it done.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Walk by Faith, and today I'm in Philippians 2, 5 through 7. I'll quickly read this. Have this way of thinking in yourself, which was also in Christ Jesus, who, although existing in the form of God, did not regard equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself by taking the form of a slave, by being made in the likeness of men. And here Christ, our Creator everything that He's done, and He did not puff Himself up. He considered Himself lower. And it's a perfect example for us. I mean, I know for me, so many times I think things aren't fair, right? I'll be like, well, that's not fair, this is not fair. But let's remember, it wasn't fair for Christ, our Lord, to walk this earth and to be ridiculed, to be falsely accused, to be beaten, to be emotionally abused, to all this stuff. But He took it all. And that's what we remember, is we can remember to walk through this earth like that, and that would be our goal. That's how it changes. That's how things on this earth change. In your town, in your house, that's how they change. When you quit putting yourself first and you remember Christ suffered, and we do the same. Guys, thanks for watching this week. And remember, as we always say, shoot by sight and walk by faith.